Hello, hello everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How you doing? I'm just going to log into the computer here so I can see the comments. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How was your weekend? Let me know. Tell me how your day's been. Where you're watching from. How's your weather? How you doing, everyone? Hi, Miss Lou. Welcome in, y'all. Let me see. Thank you for scattering the buttons. How you doing? Did you have a good weekend? Hi, Margaret. Welcome in. I am glad you made it. So, y'all, we're back to working on this beauty. And, so we got the windows. We got the shutters. I think I'm going to go ahead and work on doing some rocks tonight. Some more stones on this one. And I'm going to put them around the door. And then after I get that part done, I'm going to set this. Well, no, we'll go ahead and put the rope on it. And then we'll set it out of the way so we can do the topper. Does that sound like a plan? Margaret, where are you scattering the buttons at? Because I looked on your page and I did not see anything. Let me know, chick. Let me know. I am waiting. I've got my glue guns going, or glue gun going rather. And so we can work on these rocks. I just love how these flowers turned out. Aren't they the cutest? Those windows are so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Miss Lou. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Yeah, definitely prayers for everyone. That's so scary. I am sorry. I hope your insurance will take care of it. That's horrible. Well, I'm going to I'm putting stones around the door frame, but I'm going to put them up high enough to where I can still get that that rope around there. So I'm just going to take a pencil and make a little line to know where I need to put it at. So I think I'm going to start with the doorway and put the rocks around. So I'm gonna try to put smaller rocks around the doorway. While I'm waiting, for my glue to heat up, I'm just measuring with the rope how far up it needs to be. And then I'm hoping, I'm gonna do this one first after the doorway. I don't know. Oh my goodness, Miss Lou. Go to your bathroom if it's in the middle of the house or a hallway or something. I hope you're somewhere where you're safe. I'll be praying for you. What's Aaron say? Batten down the hatches. Batten down the hatches. Stay safe. I am looking for my black paint pen. It's right here. I have a little dot of white going in inside the window right here. And it's bugging me, so I'm just going to try to fix that real quick. Hey, Miss Kim. Oh, Miss Lou, I forgot. I hope you have that thing tied down. Please stay safe, please. I'm just going to give you all a little twirl to let you see what it looks like so far again. And I've got my DAP Rapid Fuse, and it looks like I forgot to put the cap on it again, so let me see if I can get this. I'm going to try to get this glue off this end here. I am bad about that, leaving the lid off of my glues. Hopefully this will be good. Okay. We'll just check in with everybody on Facebook to let us know you're doing okay. Okay. So I think I'm gonna try to get started here. I need my DAP first. goodness. I think I have messed this thing up. I don't know where my awl is. That thing I used to have with the point on it. Trying to fix this bottle of glue, y'all. Oh, come on. Last night's storms came out of nowhere. Oh no. That's scary. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that, Miss Lou. I'm going to try to use these. Uh-oh. I'm going to try to use these old scissors. That worked. Now I just have to be careful and not let it come out so really super fast. Please hold. I'm doing the glue thing tonight, so I'm putting my gloves on. And I did find some baby powder, but I shouldn't need the powder yet because my hands are not wet. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully it does stop here in a few weeks. Yeah, that glue is coming out a lot faster now, so I have to be really careful. Are you kidding? I don't know why this thing is not sticking. I don't know what it is with me and these rocks, these stones. I can't ever get them to stick on the first try. And I feel like that's why it takes so long, because I'm having to like fight with the rock. Which is not fun. Not fun at all. Well, besides any kind of bad weather, did anybody do anything else over the weekend? Hi, Miss Linda. Thank you for hopping in. Hi, Miss Janet. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, thank you. This has been a process, getting this thing together. And, I don't know why some of these rocks are not wanting to stick. Oh, did she? Isn't Tasha working? It's Monday, or do you mean over the weekend? Oh my goodness. I don't know what the deal is with this not wanting to stick. I'm just having to hold it here till it dries, I reckon. It's done falling off. It's done fell off 3 times. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I guess they're ready to stay put. This is the door so far. Wait a minute. Oh, can you see it? I'm going to have a lot of glue to clean up for some reason. I am. I finished watching that show. That ER show. It's called The Pit. I think I might have said something about it Saturday. But I finished it over the weekend. It was really good. It was one of them shows that you didn't want to stop watching. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how I can fit 2 pieces in this last area. These 2 might hopefully work. Oh, well, now that that isn't going to work after all. my goodness. These things not wanting to stick are really frustrating. The Pit, it's on its first season and it's got 15 episodes. It's really good. I just don't understand why these things aren't wanting to stick here. Me too, Miss Lou. It would just help if it would cooperate so I wouldn't have to mess with it. Oh my goodness. And the paint or the glue has ran down the front of the door now, and sorry, I knocked myself out of Facebook, so I'm just hopping right back in it. Okay. I'm going to have to touch up this door before I seal it. I just hope it doesn't fall apart out in the heat, because whew. Hi, Miss Glenda. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Sister Wives, are you watching the original, or I thought there was a new one coming out with just the wives. Okay, so here's the door. It's done for the most part. And then we're just gonna keep chugging along with the with this one. And after we get this one done, then all we have is the rope and the top to do. How many seasons of that is there? I don't think I could sit and watch all that again. I don't remember how many seasons that had in it. We used to watch it, but whoopsie. I just don't get it. Why isn't it staying together? Hi, Miss Kim. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. Ugh. And the bad thing is I've got my I got my work pants on, and when these fall off and roll down my lap, I'm getting super glue all over my pants, and that's not good. I just wish this stuff would stick. I don't know why it's not sticking. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. And I don't mean to be fussing at this thing, but I just wish it would cooperate. Ooh! My eyes are burning. I'm going to put this glue stick in here before it gets to be too late. Oh my goodness. Another one just fell off. Oh, okay. I maybe should be using a different glue. I'm assuming, but I got the first two on there, so these should go on too. I don't know why they're not. It's always giving me something, some kind of crud. Oh my goodness, I got too much glue now. Oh my goodness. feel like I'm gonna cry if this don't start sticking together. All this work, and now it's not gonna be able to get finished for some reason. It is a little bit, but it should still, as long as I'm holding it on here, it should, like, the hot glue should dry enough where I could let go of it, and it's not. I don't know why. Ooh-wee. That one did better. I'm thinking maybe I'm using too much of the DAP, and it's too thick. Hi, Miss Amy. Hi, how are you? Thanks for hopping in. Who else is here? Hi, Miss Tesha. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Seeing some new faces tonight, or new names anyway. Oh, the hot glue is hot enough. I think I'm using too much of the DAP Rapid Fuse. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. I really don't know what the deal is, because I did the two bottom ones the same exact way. How is everyone doing? Did you have a good weekend? The ones that's just hopping on. I'm about to give up. I seriously don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's this hot glue. Maybe it's a cheap brand and it doesn't want to harden up. I think if I can't get these to stick, I might have to go tomorrow and get some Gorilla Glue sticks and start using those. Y'all know what? I'm just going to work on the top piece tonight. And then I'll get some Gorilla Glue sticks. Roughing up what surface? I didn't have to rough up the two bottom ones. It should all be the same. I don't know, but it's blowing my mind that it's doing what it's doing. So I'm just gonna, this is Gem Tack permanent glue that I have for the rhinestones that I'm gonna put on this. I'm gonna make this into a stained glass window. That's what I'm doing up here. I think I have glue on my glasses, y'all. That I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm doing the same thing that I did the past 4 times that I've worked on this thing. So I got these. There is 200 pieces in this box, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. And it only cost me, and they're 4mm size, and it only cost me like $1.09. So that was a good deal. I think it was, well, it was $1.99, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just pour a little bit of this out, and I do have one of those rhinestone pin things, picker-upper things, but I don't know where it is, so to be honest, I don't even know how I'm going to get these on here. I have a pair of tweezers somewhere. Y'all, I apologize. That's really upsetting me that I can't work on these stones. Because I have no clue what is going on. I'm trying to hold back tears. And I'm getting ready to mess myself up here with my cord. Oh, you know what? I have needle nose pliers I can use. So at least this part can get taken care of. So let's just get this business going. And I'm just gonna put a little pile out here and randomly, I'm gonna try to keep from putting like the same colors next to each other, but I'm just gonna randomly pick them up and stick them on here. And I didn't mean to make a big old mess with them. So I'm just going to use what I got out here in front of me first, and then if I need more, I'll just apparently I need to get rid of some of this paper that I've got tore up from moving that thing back and forth, and I'm just making a big old mess. I'm just gonna dap it right down in there. And it will dry clear. I'm just setting it on there, and then I'm gonna scoot it over next to the other one. Hopefully it looks okay, because I'm not putting them on in any sort of way. Yeah, Miss Lou, it's not my day, is it? I'm having to scoot them over a little bit because I want to try to keep them inside the white line. And all that glue will dry clear, so it won't be noticeable like that. Let's see here. Trying to grab this purple one. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going around the edge, and then I'll go around the inside, or the next row inside. I'll just keep going around in the circle until I get to the center, is how I'm going to do it. But also keeping in mind that I don't want to put two colors right next to each other. I'm done with that first one. That's going to look super cute though, isn't it? Let's see. Do I wanna? I think there's two different shades of blue in this, and I did not want to put like the light blue and the dark blue next to each other. So I grabbed a red one. And so at some point I'm gonna have to introduce the darker blue, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. No, there is two different colors of blue, because I was gonna go I put two light blues in this first window. I should have made one of them the darker blue. But I was just gonna start going in sequence, like keeping it the same. I guess I can go ahead and change up the blue in this one. So the first blue I changed to the darker one, and then I'll go ahead and just keep going around. The circle, keeping the same sequence all the way around. And there's supposed to be 200 pieces in this pack, and I'm thinking that I'm not going to need that many, but you never know, really. Now I'm going to do the lighter blue one. And then it's red again. This, I am not coordinated really, so these windows are not the same measurements. Like this one down here on the bottom is bigger than the one on top. That's just great. I lost one of my gems. I'm just trying to pay attention to what I'm doing so I don't mess this up. Okay, now I need a teal one. Okay, it's sticking to my finger instead of to the This project has been really time consuming, so I appreciate everyone that's been here throughout all the videos. I think this is the 5th one I've done on this project, and this is the longest project I've ever done. I will be glad when it's done because I just want to move on to something else now. I think what I'm going to have to do is add a little bit of white because this window down here, the line is not straight. So I have that side done, the first row around. Hey, Miss Shannon, how are you? So next is purple. Thank you, Miss Lou. So, let's see. So I'm back to the light blue now, so I have to find one of those. And it looks like there's a crystal one too, like a clear one that I haven't used yet. So I'll go ahead and incorporate that one now. So light blue and then back to red. Hi, Miss Charlotte. Welcome in. How you been? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. I'm still working on this lighthouse. It's throwing fits with me tonight. I started trying to put stones on and they're not wanting to stay. So now I'm working on the rhinestones for the window. Seeing how that's gonna go. I'm just trying to make sure that they're in the right spots. There's the third one. I had a good weekend. What did I do this weekend? I spent this weekend putting not decals, they're like these covers that go over the hinges and stuff on my doors and over my door handles on my Jeep. I changed them from black to pink this weekend. So that was fun. Let's see. Purple. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Pink and then back to the light blue. Never know when I get it down into the glue. And I'm gonna put the crystal one on. And then red. I'm just going around, all the way around with it. Oh yes, Miss Charlotte. I have a few more things that I'm waiting on to put on there. I guess I could show you anyway so you can see the progress and then see what it looks like after I'm done. So, I'm going to use the same, pattern, but I'm going to start with a different color now. That'll be cute when it all gets done, won't it? I'm trying to find the right color. Okay. I know this is kind of boring just watching me sit here and do this, but so I apologize. Well, I still have a bunch more in the container, I guess, but I surely thought that 200 stones would be enough to do this area, these 4 windows. We'll have to see. I'm anxious to get started on some Americana projects. I've got some shutters that I'd like to paint as a flag to put on my porch. That will probably be a job too. Because they're right now they're a hunter green plastic, and I'd like to paint them to look like wood first before I even start to paint the flag on them. I'm just looking around to see if I have any that's out somewhere. Okay, now it looks like they're going to start lining up against each other. I hope not. And I'm running out of I had a little piece of floral stuff on there. I needed to get it off. Oh my goodness. See, that's the chance you have to take when you do stuff like this. Especially if you don't want them lining up. Being like on the... Did I have this? I think I opened this to get the goop out before. This glue is just gem tack. It's for rhinestones. Well, I keep trying not to get so much of the glue on it, but it's so hard. Miss Charlotte, are you a member of my VIP group where you can post pictures and whatnot of things that you make? They're not, they're starting to line up, and I'm not going to like that. I wonder... I'm going to add in one of these crystal rhinestones right here. Just so feel like I'm going to have to like make the white part, the sections, I'm going to have to make it thicker. Because I should have paid more attention and moved this purple one closer to the white. And I might have had a room for one more in there, but it doesn't look like there's going to be room. I'm going to have to switch it up a little bit because I put that white one there and now the purple one is next, and it's going to be right next to the other purple one, so I need to not do that. I'm like starting the colors from the beginning. I'm starting with the red, then the green, and so on. That way it won't be next to each other. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oops. It would be so much easier if I had one of my little doodad pins. Oh man. I didn't pay any attention, but I did 2 different times I got the blues right next to each other, but one's light and one's dark, so you can still tell a difference in it. But let's keep going here. I'm just trying to keep track of what colors I've got going on. There's the third one, y'all. Hi, Miss Sandra. Hi, Miss Tina. Miss Debbie. How y'all doing? Miss Donna. Thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate y'all. This is the 5th live I've done trying to get this done. So if you haven't seen the other ones, you're more than welcome to go and watch the replays. If it's your first time watching me, let me know in the comments. That way your name can go in the bucket. In the bucket. Trying to figure out what's next, and I guess it'd be a light blue. So I'm going to be putting a light blue again next to I'm going to change it up again. If you keep changing it up, then that way you won't have to worry about the colors being right next to each other. And next is the darker blue. And then purple again. And then the purple again. I'm sticking a crystal one in here because I'm coming up on, I just put a pink in, and then I've got 2 more and then pink again. So I put a crystal one in so it can kind of break it up a little bit. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and put one of these darker blue ones right up here too. Okay, so there's the second round done. This is going to be so stinking cute. I'm using this gem tack because that's what this glue is made for, is these rhinestones. But I'm just going to make sure I get the sealer coated really good on these. And then I'll also seal the rope really good too. That way when it's sitting outside it won't get dirty or whatever. Hopefully, as long as there's enough sealer on it, covering it or whatever, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this next one. I'm going to start it with purple. And I might have to switch it up a little bit every now and then around this circle too. So we'll see how it goes. But the closer to the center I get, the faster it should go too. It should fill up fairly quick. Okay, I need some light blues. see, light blue and then red. I'm just trying to keep the same sequence as long as I can. And then teal. I did not sleep good last night, y'all. I only got to take one dose of my medicine because over the weekend my husband and I stayed up really late watching that new ER show that I was talking about. And I ended up having to take my second dose around 3:30 in the morning. Instead, I normally take it at around 1:30 in the morning. Well, last night I went to bed around 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And I took the first dose. I take the first dose when I go to bed and then wake up in the middle of the night and take the second dose. So I ended up waking up like around 3:30. Well, it was before 3:30. I don't remember what time it was when I actually woke up, but I was thinking I done missed the alarm clock to take my second dose. I couldn't go back to sleep. I kept laying there tossing and turning the rest of the night. And then I wanted to get up early so I could go to work. Crud. I'm going to use another one of the crystal ones to kind of break the pattern a little bit. So I'm back to purple, y'all. Hey, Miss Joanne, how are you? Oh, how long have you been retired, Miss Joanne? It's okay. I've had a bad night. I've had a bad day today anyway with my project. It's not wanting to cooperate. I wanted to do the stones on that third pot, and nothing is wanting to stick, and I don't know why. Because I'm doing it all the same as I've been doing. So I decided to go ahead and work on these this top window. So that's what I'm a-doing. I understand completely. Okay, let's see. So guess, the next one should be red, but I'm going to change it up again. I just don't want the same colors being... Hi, Miss Robin. Awesome. You want to come and clean mine? That's an awesome feeling, having something clean, though. Let's see. I reckon a dark blue one is next. The closer to the center I get, the harder it's going to be to keep an order or a pattern going, I guess. I'm just doing what I can do. Oh wow, you did some deep cleaning. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. Yep. That's the best time to do it, when it's trash day, so you don't get all the stinky stink. Did I, let me get this other one done, and I'll show it to you. This will be this is the last one of the third row. Oh, yeah, that's the bad thing about cleaning out, is it looks like you don't have anything. But you didn't really have anything to begin with, because it was probably old stuff. I think 90% of my refrigerator probably needs to be thrown away. That's something I need to do too, but I've got too many other things going on and needing done. I have had my groceries delivered for probably the past 3 or 4 years, because I had ankle surgery. I can't even remember now when I had it, but so I know it was like 3 or 4 months that I was just in bed because I couldn't get up and walk or anything. And so I started having my groceries delivered, and it became a habit. It was easy, and I didn't have to go walk around the grocery and stuff and then buy too much because I was there. And I've had some days where one thing would be missing, or I'd have something that I didn't order at all, or whatever. Yesterday I placed an order, and like at least $50 worth of stuff I didn't get. I was so mad. I ended up calling and they said they refunded me as a credit so I could just rebuy it. But I'm pretty sure that they didn't even give me all my money back. So I'm probably gonna start going to the grocery myself again, whether I want to or not, because that was so frustrating yesterday. I'm trying to see what color's next. I should have a peach going on next. And then dark blue. Which is right next to another dark blue, but I really can't help it. Isn't that so cool? Did I miss anybody that just hopped in? Hi, Miss Chanel. How are you? Let's see, I'm almost done, y'all. Thank you, Miss Joanne. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what color I want to start with. I think I'm going to start with peach. I still have quite a few of these, so I should have enough to get them done. Thank you, Miss Lou. I've got another blue one right here that I don't really want to get this one next to, so I put a crystal color one there, and now I'm gonna put the blue one, so it'll kind of try to break it up a little bit. What's everybody planning on doing fun this summer? Has anybody got some trips planned? Seeing who all's here. back to red. Did I finish telling the story about last night sleeping? I didn't get good sleep because my alarm was not set for the correct time. I already changed it back to 1:30 because I usually take my medicine when I go to bed and then I wake up at 1:30 and take it again. I made sure I got that alarm set right now. So hopefully I'll get better sleep tonight. Hopefully. Okay. I think after this circle, I'll probably only need like 3 on each one. Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully. And then I'll probably go ahead and put the ropes around the 2 bottom ones. But I'm going to have to work on these, getting these stones put on. I don't know what the deal is. I might try to do this one tonight. We can do the rope thing and then I'll try to do the stones on this one. Because if I can get them to stick to this one, then this one will be done. And oh, I need to find a little, you know those little wood plug things? That's what I plan on putting in this hole. That's right here is one of those. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be, I have some, I just have to find them. And, I don't know if I want to spend any more time trying to get these stones online, you know, wasting a live, well, it's not a waste, but you know what I mean. I have to figure out why it's not wanting to stick. Oh shoot. So for this one, I'm going backwards with the colors because I didn't want to put 2 peaches next to each other. Oh, joy, joy. If I would have put purple next, which was the color that's needed, it would be next to another purple one. So I'm changing it up with the red right now. And then, what color is this? I'm going to put the purple next to where the peach is. Oh, thank you, Miss Charlotte. Sorry, my nose was itching. So now I'm going to start with teal right here. That had a bugger on it. So teal and then peach. And then blue. And then I'm trying to figure out what color I want to put there. If there's going to be more of any color than another, y'all should know by now that it's going to be pink. So I'm just going to stick a pink right there. Okay, so we have all that done now. Isn't that cute? And then, okay, so I think it's going to be safe to just start at the beginning with the red right here. So red, teal, and then peach. And then baby blue. And then purple. Oh, and of course there's already a purple right here. I'm just going to put the purple on this other side. And then pink again. And then I'm going to do a white because red is next, and there's already a red on this other corner. Okay. So now I'm just going to put one on each tip. So I'm just about done with these windows. Just trying to flip these over. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I'm almost done with these. Thank you, Miss Gayla. You're so sweet. This thing is not perfect by any means. Trying to think of which colors would look good. And then I'm going to dry it real quick so you all can see what it looks like without the wetness of the... Isn't that cute? Okay. So before we work on this some more, I'm going to set it out of the way for a second. And then I'm going to move this big guy over here. And I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to go around it with my E6000. Hopefully I'll be able to get one of these open. And I'm just going to like dab some on. Every so often. And then I'm also going to put hot glue around it as well. Okay. I'm going to start in the back here and then work my way around real quick. Okay, so there is the bottom one. Hi, Miss Darlene. How are you? I hope you had a good weekend. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing to this this next one. I'm just going to go every so often and put this E6000 because this is going to be going outside and that hot glue is not going to keep it together. And then I'm also going to put the hot glue all the way around because it's going to keep it to, it's going to make it stick right now. Okay, so there's those two. And so we're still working on this one. See how it was giving me a fit earlier? Now these are all on there, but for some reason they kept falling off, so I don't know what the deal is. And if I peel this off, it's going to take the paint off with it. So I don't know, y'all. Let's try this again with I'm going to go ahead and try the E6000 again and see how that holds up, because I just don't know. It looks super cute though. Oh wow, Miss Darlene. Well, you just sit there and relax. Just sit and relax, friend. No, I'm still having issues trying to get stuff to glue to this. I'm counting to 20 in my head, y'all. Hi, Miss Christine. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Miss Deborah. Sorry if I missed anybody, y'all. This has just been a rough... Oh, see there, that one fell off. I just don't know what the deal is. I just don't know. I don't get it. So, how's everyone doing? Hi, Miss Lynn. How are you? This, Lighthouse is fighting with me today, and it's winning so far. I got a couple more to stick. Let's keep on going. Miss Charlotte, hard as nails works. Are you talking about nail polish? What? Hey, I'm trying not to. This one isn't wanting to stick. Hard as nails, you can use it as a glue. Is that what I'm reading, Miss Charlotte? All right, Miss Charlotte, you have a good night. Oh my goodness, please. Please stay. Please stay. This one will probably look like cruddy crud, but oh, liquid nails. Is that what you meant? I'll have to get some of that. Get some liquid nail and some Gorilla Glue. Well, let's see here, y'all. Maybe it don't want to see me cry, so it might work. I don't know what that would do, Miss Lou. And I'm not sure where my sandstone is right now. That'll take the paint off. I know that. I didn't really want to take the paint off though. You think it would be easier? Let me see. Let me see if I can find some sandpaper. I mean, it seems to be working now though. I don't see any of my sanding blocks. Let me just keep going because it seems to be cardboard paper. What? I'm not understanding that. Cardboard paper. You mean to take the cardboard, like the paper off the cardboard, and then, that might work, but it's going to be going outside, so I don't know how well the paper would hold up. I just personally think that it did not want me touching it with gloves on, because now it's working. Hi, Miss Sandra. Welcome in. Let me know how you're doing. How's your day been? Are you laughing at me, Miss Lou? Hello, Miss Christy. Welcome in, y'all. This is my 5th round of working on this lighthouse. If you haven't been here before, I appreciate you hopping in and checking me out. This is going to be the topper. And I'm just trying to get another, I did have trouble getting these stones to stick, but I did eventually get them all to stick. And now I'm having even worse trouble with this one, but I'm trying to do what I can do. I'm trying to get her done. I'm not going to quit. So yeah, that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Let me know if it's your first time watching me. Thank you, Miss Sandra. Once a month, I do what's called a smash it or trash it. And I think I started this the week before last. And it was a request from our good friend here, Miss Lou Sherman. And all I have left to do is get stones on this one, put stones on this one, and then I need to put the rope on both of them. And I did the rhinestones up here to make it look like a stained glass window up there. I did that earlier. And I put the rope on these two here earlier. But I first started out trying to get the stones on this one, and for some reason they kept falling off on me, so I gave up for a little bit, but now I'm back at it. I'm back at it. seeing what I can do with it. I feel a loose one. I don't know why they won't stay on. And I'm hoping when I go to seal it, I seal it really well, that'll help hold it on too. I hope. I can't see my phone that well. That's why I have my computer over here to the side with my comments so I can see them. See. I'm just trying to see what and where I can put these pieces at. Just trying to see where I can fill in what pieces I can use where. And I am not a big, if you're new here, I apologize, I'm not a big talker, so if you ask me questions or say something, I'll answer you. But hi, Miss Janelle. How you doing today? Did you have a good weekend? I really feel like that this Lighthouse must have known I had gloves on earlier, because it sure would not work with me, but now it seems to be until I speak of it. And when I get done with all of this, gluing all the stones on and stuff, I'll take the heat gun around and get rid of all the clumps that I see before I seal it. I have a feeling this one's gonna fall off. It's not gonna stick for some reason. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Hey, Miss Janelle. We have 1/4 done. Keep your fingers crossed for me. And I almost just want to pick out the I keep finding stones that are shaped like hearts too, which I think is really cool. I've already got I've got one on here somewhere. Oh, right here. There's one underneath the big window. And then I'm putting this one right here on the door. Let's see. Oh, this one right here looks like a heart to me. And then the one I just put on the door. And then I have another one that I can put underneath this window. This one right here looks like a heart. It was good. I worked, well, it rained here pretty much. It rained here all day Saturday pretty much, and then Sunday it rained a little, but not too much, I think. And I detailed my Jeep on the outside. I've already done the inside. I bought a kit where you could change the hinges and stuff to look different colors, and I did baby pink. So my door handles and the hinges, and then I think it's called a spoiler maybe or something. It's the side of the hood has this little piece on it. I can't remember what it's called, but I put a piece on that. I changed my valve stem caps today. I'm putting cheetah print decals all on the outside, and I got one set today that I ordered. I think there might be another set coming. I can't remember which ones I've ordered. Oh, my hood. The top of my hood decal. I ordered that one, but I haven't received it yet. I just order a few things at a time. I can't, like, every paycheck I get, I order a few things to add. I can't do it all at once. Everything's so expensive. But there's this big one that that goes across the top of the back wheel fenders, and it goes across both doors on the down the side. That one I'm probably gonna have to order by itself because it's like $120. But it's gonna look cute when it's done. Oh, and there's a couple other things I need to get for the outside too. There's some cheetah print brake light covers that I want to get, and there's some cheetah print pegs, foot pegs for when I take my doors off, that I want to get too. I almost got I'm almost halfway done. Almost. Maybe I should have just calmed down a little bit earlier and I don't know what was wrong. I'm picking out, I think Saturday maybe, or last Thursday, one of the two. For that top piece, I'm gonna use some of the smaller stones because I feel like the bigger ones would just be too much for that little bitty pot. So when I find littler ones, I'm setting them over to the side so I can have them to use on that other one. But I think after, oh look, here's another heart. That one's kind of cute. I'm gonna stack it on top of this other heart. My computer keeps going to sleep. I keep forgetting to do that thing that Miss Janelle told me how to do. Okay, so there, I have those two stacked together. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Just to keep on going. Okay, y'all, I'm going to show you this whole side now. So I've got half of it done. Yay me! It's taken long enough, huh? I have a lot of ones that have like flat sides and stuff, but they're all the same color, and I don't want a lot of the same color, you know what I mean? I just had one that was loose, so I put some more hot glue on it. I think I'm gonna see if I have another bag. Because I feel like I don't really have very many. Like the ones on the two bottom parts are like real pretty colors, and I feel like the ones I'm getting out of here are not that colorful. And I'm probably going to have to figure out, I'll probably have to get a container to put these in when I'm done, completely done. This one's interesting. It's white. It looks like it's a bone or something. Let's just put this one right here. Hopefully those stay. See, I was so happy last week when I was doing this because like the stones were fitting together just perfectly and sticking for the most part and everything, and now this one is just not wanting to do its thing. Okay, I have this one weird funky looking shaped one that'll fit right up against those two, so I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay, so that's that now. I don't know why I keep finding these heart-shaped stones. It's funny. How's everyone doing? You hanging out with me still? Miss Sherry Schultz, are you really here? I've been trying to message you. I need your address, friend. Welcome in. Can you private message me your address, please? I haven't seen you in forever. have you been, friend? Y'all, I see the other side. I'm getting excited now. All right, Miss Lou. You have a good night. Get some good sleeps. I am just finishing up this band, and then we'll work on it again on Thursday. Maybe I'll finally get it done, and then I can start on something else. What do y'all think? Does that sound like a plan? For those of you here that doesn't know, words are hard. And I just lost that piece I just put on. But once a month I do a smash it or trash it, and that's where I have from my friends, which are y'all, send me pictures of different projects that you want me to recreate. And Miss Lou Sherman sent me a picture of her lighthouse that she did, so I'm recreating a lighthouse. Okay, Miss Lou, thank you. And so I need something for this month. So if you all see somebody create something, or if you've created something, or if you see something out while you're shopping, take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll try to recreate it. And then if it's your first time watching, let me know in the comments. You'll get your name put in a bucket for Happy Mail. I draw on the night I do the smash it or trash it, but I'll do it. I do it at the end when I'm completed with it, so I'll be drawing hopefully Thursday. I'm sure I should be done with this on Thursday. But yeah. This one's been a challenge just because it's taken so long. I didn't realize it would be so time consuming. But I think it's turning out really good. And here in a few weeks I want to get some Americana crafts done, and well, so I want to do a couple of those at least, but I am going to do a small version of the lighthouse, just so I can have one to put in an auction when I'm able to get one of those done. And then my granddaughter has requested one, So I'll be making a couple smaller ones. I just hope they stick and don't fall off anymore. I don't know what the deal is. I had trouble with the two bottom ones, but it seems like this piece has given me so much more trouble. I don't know. I might be using too much E6000 maybe. I don't know. Miss Sherry Schultz, please send me your address. I don't know if you heard me the first time I asked. Please, please, please. Just looking to see what all's in here. That one seems to be wanting to fit right there, so I'm going to use this piece. I'm trying to get different ones to go on here too, so they're not all. Hi, Miss Dinah. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. Don't forget to let me know if you're new here. If you've never watched me before, please let me know in the comments. And if you scatter the buttons, please let me know as well in the comments, because the FB doesn't put you all on the list like it's supposed to. See, these are all the same colors still. I'd rather have some real pretty rocks like the ones down below here, but that last bag didn't have, I thought it had some in it, but it really didn't. Here's one. It's kind of big. Let's see. I've got one more bag. There's some pretty ones in here. Almost done, y'all. I feel like, I think I said this last week too, but I feel like I might have to take some of these rocks, some of these stones outside and like break them to be even smaller. Sorry, I'm just counting so I can know how long I'm holding it on there for. I think before I get off here tonight, I'll go ahead and put the rope around this one too. And then that way, Thursday, all we'll have to worry about is finishing up the top. It's good, isn't it, Margaret? It's a good show. I bet you'll be done by tomorrow. And I guess you guys can't tell really, but There's a film on the inside of that terrarium, and I don't know why. I don't see it on the film though, on the camera. Okay. I'm just gonna start filling in, putting it in where I can fill it in, I guess. Ouch, I just touched the end of the glue gun on my finger. That wasn't too smart. I didn't expect it to take this long tonight, but I guess that's what happens when things don't want to cooperate. I shouldn't complain though, because I don't want it to start messing up again. I'm not complaining. Let's see here. Oh goodness. There's a lot of gaps here in the front that I'm going to have to figure out how to fill in. Let's see if I can get this right in here. Okay, I don't like how that fits there. We're getting it, friends. We are getting it. We are getting it together. There's like 3 spots right there. Those are real small spots that I need to fill in. Boy. Ooh, I got this one. Okay. Just pray that I can get this to connect together. Uh-oh. Trying to rush it. I've got 4 of them getting ready to fall off here. I don't know what is going on outside, but I keep hearing loud booms. Hold on a minute. Sorry, my brother is asking me if I can talk. So I'm having to let him know that I am live, so no, I cannot. So, all right, y'all, we're down to the last little piece. This little bit right here. Wish me luck on finding something that'll go in there. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Well, that one might work. This one might work. Let's see. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to put the rope on. I need to put something down here. We're almost done for today anyway. Oh my goodness. This is going to be an awkward little space to fill. I might be able to do this. Maybe. Okay, now let's just hope that everything sticks and stays. So I'm gonna put the lid on my glue. I'm gonna scoot it over. Now hopefully if everything stays, then it looks pretty full to me. How's it look to y'all? Okay, now where did I put the rope? Okay, okay, I'm going to go ahead and attach. Well, shoot. We got to put the E6000 on there. So I'm just going to go around and add E6000 every so often. And this is to keep it together permanently. And then I am going to also add hot glue to bring it together right now. Okay. And then I'm going to also start it in the back here. And just take it around and press it down into that glue. And then I will trim it off back here as well. Awesome. So, ooh-wee, I'm so excited. So I'm so glad that, uh-oh, I just heard one fall. And I'm just gonna add some hot glue right there to that one. And then put some hot glue right there. Ooh-wee. Okay, so there we go. What do y'all think? We're not done yet. We still have to finish the rock around this one and put the rope around it as well. But I might... Do you think for the top one, should I untwist? It looks like there's 3 of them. Maybe I should take one off and just use 2. What do you guys think? Or should I just use 1 around the top? Thank you, Miss Janelle. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Thank you, everyone. So I am so sorry about, if you were here earlier, I was really upset and frustrated because when I first started, I started doing the stones and they were not wanting to stick. They kept falling off. And some of them still are loose, so I'm going to have to go back. I'll let it set out here tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday I'll come out here and check and see, because there are some still that's loose. So I'll just feel for the loose ones and then add a little bit more glue on them, I guess. But these ones are all good. I've already went around and checked these the other day, so the 2 bottom ones are good. But yeah, when I get the top done, I'm going to use the heat gun and try to get rid of some of these globs of glue. And I still need to put a doorknob on here. I'll probably just put a little thing of white, a dot of white to make a little doorknob. And then I'll get rid of all these globs of glue that I see, and then I'll take it outside and I will spray it like 3 times with a good sealer. I guess it's good. I don't know. I've never used it before, I don't think, but it's Minwax clear lacquer is what I'm going to seal it with. So hopefully it'll do the job. But I'm going to hop off here, but it's already past my bedtime. So y'all have some good sleeps tonight, and you guys have a great Tuesday, and I will be back on Thursday to finish this up. And if we get done, well, it depends on the stones if they want to cooperate, but we'll start another craft after this one's done. But I hope you really like this. I think it is turning out to be really cute, but it's just taking forever. Thank you, Miss Gayla. You think so? I don't think so. I'll just take this top. I'll just carry this and then carry the lid out separate. But I just stuck my finger in that tacky glue from the rhinestones. But thank you for hanging out with me. I love yins. Hi, Miss Jill. You guys have good sleeps tonight and have a good Tuesday. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.